Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Neo, and this video right here is about these weird but unique images that I've been drawing since 2006. And for many years, I didn't care about if they had meaning or not. I just knew that I would get these images in my mind, these visions, and then I would go ahead and attempt to draw them out the best way possible, and that's what I've been doing for a while until one day I had a friend of mine over before a recording session, and he would look at my wall because I had them a lot of them on my wall at my apartment, and then he would ask me one time, what do they mean? And I would tell him I don't know, which I really didn't, and I still don't know till this day 100% what they mean. And then ever since he asked me that question, that's when I started to wonder, like, maybe these really are symbols in some kind of way. So what I want to do here is to show you guys some of these images, and maybe someone else have been doing the same thing. Maybe we can chat it up and see what's going on. Because I have been reading Dolores Cannon book, The Three Waves of Volunteers. And one of the reasons why I brought that book and started to read it is because I really have a strong feeling that I might be one of the volunteers, one of the volunteer souls. And I thought that maybe some of the experiences in the book would I would be the same as some of my own experiences. And yes, there are some experiences in the book that I have had. Like, one example is how I could meet a stranger and I would know things about that stranger and could tell things to other people about that stranger. And it's really weird, but I like it though. I like it because this ability, because I know who's who, even if appearance-wise they appear to be somebody different. So it's like it'll come to me sometimes, thoughts, ideas, a sense of knowing, and sometimes clairvoyant images would come to me when I meet a person. So that's really what got me on my spiritual path and interest in the paranormal. But anyways, I'm going to go through and show you guys some of these images and see who's out there that has the same experiences. Like, what I would do now, I had my cousin over a few weeks ago over my apartment, and what we would do is we would twist the images and see what we see. And we both have been seeing some interesting things in these images, like different, unique things in these images. Because the thing that I like about it, with these images, everybody sees something different. Everybody's mind is different. So I'm going to go through as many pages as possible. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. This here is one of the first page of images that I designed, that I drew out. My favorite one out of all of them is this one right here. Because if you really look at it, it almost looks like a 3D cube. That one is the most amazing one. This one, I don't really know what this one looks like. This is probably my second favorite one out of all of them on this page. So I started in 2006. It's now 2012. I don't draw them as much as I used to, because when I used to be bored, I used to have a strong desire to draw these things. But back then, I used to be on it, like, seriously. I used to seriously be on it, be drawing these things. Now, and then I got to the point where it got so fun that I started to draw bigger poster paper. Here's another one. This one right here, to me, is a very unique one. I draw them with pen. I first started off with straight pen, by hand, no rulers, but eventually I went to rulers because I wanted more straight-edged images. So this one right here to me looks like a devil of some sort. Kind of cool, but at the same time weird looking and scary looking. This one right here, I designed this one with a my badge. Like there was like, I don't know what you call it, not a badge, but it was like a nameplate that you put on your cubicle. And then when people walk up to your cubicle, it'd be like on somewhere on the cubicle wall or something. So I just put it down, traced it on those different sides. But everything else in the middle, I drew those by hand. No traces, no stencils or anything like that. So that one's pretty cool. Here's another one. I guess it's like a pyramid, close to a pyramid. Everybody knows about Egyptians and pyramids, so maybe that's something in my DNA memory or something about pyramids. I don't know. That's one thing that I thought too, like maybe these images were part of my DNA memory, and then it just popped out, and I was one of the very few people that wanted to get these out on paper. And by reading chapter 12, towards the end of chapter 12 in the 3 Waves of Volunteers book, it says that, and I'm going to read it here for you to help other people out who may have experienced the same thing but never knew what's going on with it. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on here, people. All right, it says, here, the symbols are part of the DNA upgrades. And then the question she has, so it has nothing to do with what's happening on the ship? Kind of, because that's one of the places where information is being transmitted from, particularly to her physical vessel. And they're talking about a woman on Earth, and Dolores is speaking to the woman's superconscious. I think superconscious, she calls it subconscious. I call it superconscious or higher self. So she's speaking to the higher self. And the higher self responds with, I'm not sure that they're translatable. I think some of what she is writing is a conflation of symbols that she has seen off-world and symbols ancient on this world. They cannot be any harm. They are powerful in some senses, and they are positive, but she should not force it. When it is appropriate, it will come. She has to learn more in this world about energies. So when I was reading that made me think, because the images will just come naturally to me. So maybe that's what it is, something with my DNA or something like that. I don't know, but it doesn't come to me as much as it used to. It doesn't come to me as much as it used to. But sometimes when I sit down, it'll come to me. So the book said, don't force it. So that's why I haven't been forcing it. So when it comes, it comes. This is the way to look at it this way. Well, you can actually look at these images in a variety of angles. So I'll go through the different angles to see if you see anything different. And I said that I was going to keep this under 10 minutes. But I have a lot to show. Maybe I'll do another video or something like that. This one is unique. Here's another one that kind of looks like a music note or something like that. I'll do it at a different angle. Oh, I want to show you the face one. This one is another face. Sometimes I be getting these faces, these images, and then I just draw them out. This one was pure hand. I didn't do any stencils. I try to get as close as I can. This kind of looks like a elephant or some sort, or some kind of other being, creature. So maybe that's in my DNA, and I just remember that from a past life or something like that. I don't know, but that one came to me. And I love this one, sort of like some kind of ninja, something, I don't know. I like that one. One more, last but not least, and maybe I'll show some more in another video. All right.